precisely in these idyllic conditions, conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access, hard to come. Mbappe! Marvellous goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that...
De Ligt. And it's Toni Kroos. Yamal. Costa Curta. Good spot, he's seen the run. That has been cut short. Hernandez. It's Thuram. And it's Rabiot. Griezmann. And it's Dembele. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Rudiger.
Pohang Steelers really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And back to the goalkeeper. That's Rudiger. Pohang Steelers are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Thuram. Conte. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Knocks it out wide.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Rabiot. Mbappe. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, nice touch. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Inzaghi. Has a goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Chip through. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Bellingham. And it's Inzaghi. Pass is just off target. Upamecano. Now Saliba. Conte. And it's Griezmann.
1 minute added time.
And it's Dembele. Great skill, that's nice. Bellingham. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Untelling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Pohang Steelers don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Here's the cross. Cleared without complication. And France can counter now. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pohang Steelers still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Toni Kroos. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? They've done it! 2 to the good. They have green. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Hernandez. And De Ligt. Costa Corta. And it's Toni Kroos. And it's De Bruyne. He is... And De Bruyne! Too close for comfort. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Mbappe. De Bruyne. Referee's given a throw. Thuram. Barcola. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Costa Corta. That's Rudiger. Koundé.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hernandez. Loose pass, and they could be in. Now. Really well taken goal. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? Terrible error, duly punished. Can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. How would you summarise what we've seen? Excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a lot has been said about Martin Ødegaard, and some of his former coaches have mentioned the fact that he can get the ball in very small places and find solutions. And that's a rare skill which he's been able to hone on his travels, which are wide and long. Now, this is exactly what this team needs from him. Let's see if he can produce it.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chance for the header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
No, that's been intercepted. Moved on forwards. Hernandez. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And And we have our very first corner. And a header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's gone out of play. Plays it from a quarterback position. And it's Toni Kroos. Haaland. Berger. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Surlot. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the shot. Great hit! Goal! Norway!
Also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Now it's Inzaghi! That was mighty close. Odegaard. And he skips past his man, gets his pass away. Oh, he's had a shot! He's got a goal! And they're at...
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Mbappe, that's a great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hernandez. Rodri. And it's Toni Kroos. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Erling.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Costa Curta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Odegaard. Erling. Here's Berger. Odegaard. Now it's Surlot. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's the hit! They've scored! Back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Number 18.
He has found the way through. Spread out to the left. In comes the cross. Defending of the desperate.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's De Bruyne.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ryerson. Bob.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ryerson. Could be danger here. Shot could be on. He's had a hit! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Pohang Steelers clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Goal! Number 9, Filippo Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi. Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Pohang Steelers can always
Just a
take...
quick announcement.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this, mostly in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Distributed tidily. He's got away. Czech catches it safely. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Costa Curta.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some...
Loose pass, and they could be in. He has found the way through. He's through, and now the finish! Goal! Mexico! And it's Mexico who take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Mexico get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Costa Curta. Nice bit of trickery. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Pohang Steelers really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's been cut out, well played. And he's managed to get free. Throw it. Rodri.
Pohang Steelers truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Mbappe. De Bruyne. Now it's Inzaghi. Inzaghi gets flagged offside. Opts for safety. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Keeper sees it all the way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Pohang Steelers need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Mbappe, crossed into the middle. Nicely weighted ball. Decent hit! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Mexico grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other. This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mbappe. He has a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pohang Steelers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now he's off and running. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's inzaghi! And he nearly went all the way.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Hernandez. Mbappe. He's going for goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Pohang Steelers truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Out towards the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hernandez.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's been taken straight back. Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. And time is up. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Federico Chiesa, I think is a very unique style of play. He's considered a wide player, but one that's unpredictable and especially dangerous if he's allowed to get his head down and start running at defenders.
Yeah, hard to see past him. Hits one! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Jorginho. Out to the right. Nice bit of trickery. No goals as yet. Di Lorenzo. And it's lofted through here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Scamacca. Fratesi. Now it's Chiesa. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Inzaghi. Toni Kroos. Now it's Mbappe. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Pohang Steelers with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Goes in for the header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. Now it's Inzaghi. A lot of space ahead of him. Di Lorenzo. Looking for the run. Chiesa. Barella. And it's Inzaghi. Di Marco.
There will be 1 minute
Barella.
added time.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Pohang Steelers can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
It's a good ball played into space. De Ligt deals with that comfortably. Massive leap! Harmlessly behind. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That has not gone well. Pellegrini. Scamacca. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
The attendance for this
Well, the
match
run has
was
been sold a little bit short there.
71,898.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Rodri. And Toni Kroos. Mbappe. And here's Inzaghi. Barella. Fratesi. Into the channel.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, terrible pass. Terrific header. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
Substitution.
Toni Kroos. Now it's Inzaghi. And here's Neymar. Caught offside that time.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Can he get it through? Lovely ball. Inzaghi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Fagioli. And Bastoni. Shifted upfield. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for options for movement. Chiesa.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rodri. Number 8, Kroos.
Di Lorenzo.
Coming on the field, number 41.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Number 18.
De Bruyne.
Added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack.